Okay, everybody, welcome to another video. So today, I'm going to be thinking of some cursed Christmas movie ideas. Now, the reason I'm going to be doing this is because I thought it would be fun, and, also, the thing is with Christmas, there's the Christmas lights, they got the Christmas music, and you also got the Christmas media, you got the TV specials singing the music, and you got the sitcoms that do their Christmas specials and the animated Christmas specials, and you also got movies. There's so many Christmas movies coming out, I'm not just talking about the Hallmark one, just all the time. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool, because normally Christmas movies are supposed to be fun, entertaining, lighthearted. It's supposed to make you feel good. But I thought, let's think of some ideas that are cursed, which means that are just like either dark or just like spooky or just like shouldn't really go like along together. Like off camera, I brainstormed about 10 ideas, and then I put the list down to about 5 of them. So now I have 5 ideas, and I'm just gonna spitball other things that I can do with them. I didn't really write a script for this video, so we're just gonna do whatever, because the first idea I have is called Jeff Bezos tries to get Santa to sell the North Pole to him. Okay, so this would be sort of a dark comedy. Okay, so this would be kind of like a dark comedy, and I feel like this would be funny. So just imagine for a little bit. So Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is a billionaire. He's like super rich. He owns Amazon. He's greedy. He's a greedy, money hungry person, because that's how billionaires are. So he's greedy. So Amazon, they're known for shipping things all around the world, super fast shipping. Who else ships things really fast? Santa, okay? He delivers to millions of houses in one night. How does he do it? I don't know. So, guessing, because Jeff Bezos wants money, he's like, if I buy up Santa's operation, then he'll own everything, and he'll have a whole monopoly on the whole gift giving business, So in this film, he goes to the North Pole, and he's like, hey Santa, okay? Santa, the big jolly fat man, okay? You see, I will give you $1 billion or however much it is to sell. And Santa, he's been doing this for thousands of years. He likes doing it, but he's also like, you know what? Maybe I might want to retire one time. So he thinks about it, and maybe throughout the movie he'll have a struggle, He'll be thinking there'll be two sides. He'll be like, I want to retire and I want to get a lot of money and I'll be set for life, but the true meaning of Christmas, okay? And this, so yeah, like I said, it would be a dark comedy, so it would be funny moments, but they were also mixed in some, dark moments, stuff like that. It would, I don't know, that's kind of the mood that I'm going for, and also in there, I want to make, Jeff Bezos a cartoony supervillain, give him the monocle, give him the top hat, dude, oh, that'd be so funny. And just have him have an evil laugh or something. We gotta have a really, I don't know who would play him, but just give him a really evil laugh. And then it would be those things, where it would be maybe what would happen is Santa would sell it, and then he would regret it. So then what he does is he has to find a way to get it back. At the very end of the movie, he's like, wait a minute, I don't like this, and I'm selling out. This isn't the true meaning of Christmas. And then he runs back, and he has to get the kind of like Good Burger. You know the movie Good Burger, the first one, not the new one, but the first one in the original Good Burger. Okay, so Ed makes the sauce, the special sauce. Everybody loves it, and then this big company buys it, and it becomes all corporate and everything and stuff like that. Blah blah blah. It's kind of like this, Santa gives his thing up, it becomes corporate. People don't like it. Jeff Bezos gets it, so then he fights Jeff Bezos back, and he gets to own his business again. I just feel like that would be a nice, cool movie, I don't know, and I'm thinking about it now. I don't know if it would be animated or it would be live action. It would be pretty cool live action, but it would also be really cool animated, because you could do a lot more stylized stuff with it, but I don't really know. Because I would just, oh yeah, also I wrote in my notes, I wanted to end in the boxing match. I want to see Santa and Jeff Bezos brawl, an all-out brawl in the ring, okay? Next one we have here, this one is a completely different idea. So, After hitting and killing someone with his sleigh, Santa Claus tries to hide a body and attempt to get away with the crime. So you're like, oh my goodness, yeah, Santa? It's like, well, Santa's not a murderer. He would never do that. But just think about it. You guys remember the song, Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer? He did. That's what happened in the song. He hits a little old grandma. Okay, so yes, Santa may look all jolly with his demeanor on the outside, but he is cold-blooded and ruthless. So I thought, why do we make Santa a killer in this movie? So this movie is not going to be a comedy. This movie is going to be a gritty drama and crime thriller. Okay, it's going to be bloody and very dark. So there's going to be lots of gore, lots of blood. The filming of it, the cinematography is going to be like dark. Everything is going to be like super low saturation. It's just gonna be like very, very, very serious. No jokes in this. And in this one, the FBI is gonna come after Santa. The FBI is like maybe I don't know, like the person he hits. Maybe the person he has had to be somebody very important. Maybe it's like the CEO of a company or something like that. Or I don't know, but. Wouldn't that be so awesome? A Santa crime thriller, because usually you don't mix Santa's not usually in a crime thriller. Like, he's usually like seen as like this wholesome little old man, but what if he's hiding a dark secret underneath? So the movie would be like, at the beginning of the movie, he runs over the person and he's like, oh crap, and he figures out that he actually kills him. So he takes the body back to the North Pole. And then people start investigating it, They see something, they see stuff, and then the police go to the North Pole and start asking Santa, and they have to hide the body, and he has to try to, hide the evidence and stuff. And when they think it's him, he has to, get a good lawyer, and they'll be like, they have to search his factory, so he has to hide the body and hide his illegal drugs or something in the factory. I don't know, but I feel like that would just be such an interesting story. It would be so compelling, so gripping, just to see like Santa in a new light, and like Christmas in a new light. And it's like maybe he, like, I don't know, maybe he gets framed for it at the end or something, or like maybe there's like a twist where like it's actually not him that killed him or something like that. Or maybe the twist could be like somebody threw him out, or threw the guy out in the street, or like he was already poisoned, or I don't know, because I love me a good crime thriller. And I don't know, I just feel like with the Santa Claus character, you already have a lot of like crap. You already have a lot of like people already know a lot about Santa Claus, so it would be good. It would also be kind of like just like weird, like it would just be a weird thing, okay? But a Santa Claus crime thriller with lots of blood, lots of guts. And also, you never really see Santa, like, you always see him, like, in kids' films and, like, happy and stuff. And, like, just, you never see him in, like, doing anything. So here's the third one. I've had this idea for a long time. I've been actually trying, this next idea I have actually been trying to write into a script before. And guys, I'm hoping, please, none of you guys take my ideas. Don't take my ideas. Okay, a team of jaded elves attempt to take out Santa Claus during a busy Christmas party. So now, I had this idea. Originally, I had an idea where I wanted to make a Christmas heist film. And it was going to be about a group of elves who break into the factory at night to try to go and destroy the sleigh. I had that, and then I wanted to change it a little bit. I'm like, okay, so that could be cool, but I thought it would be cool, so why don't we change it and make it so, and then, this is actually a combination of two ideas. I had that idea, and then, I think like 2 years ago, I wrote a short story about these two people who were at a Christmas party, and they wanted to poison their friend by, like, making a poisonous Christmas cookie or something like that. Okay, so I did that, and I put those two together. So I'm like, what about, instead of the elves just trying to destroy his sleigh, I gotta take it up a notch. The stakes are, what if they want to kill Santa Claus? So I'm like, okay. So then it would be cool too, because the heist wouldn't just be at night with a couple of guards and nobody in the factory. It's a busy Christmas party, okay? This is a busy Christmas party with tons of people, so they have to sneak around, they have to make sure they don't get caught, they have to they have to, try to sneak the poison into the drink, and a lot can go wrong, and a lot of stuff will go wrong. Maybe like they poison the wrong. Oh, I think yeah, they poison the wrong person, or like they do kill Santa, but then they have to hide it. Oh, and then isn't it? I think it's like Weekend at Bernie's. Remember, isn't that the movie where like they kill the best friend dies, but they have to act like he's alive, so they like prop him up and they like use him. They're gonna have to do that to Santa. And some people find out and maybe they call the cops, so they have to like get out of there and stuff, or like the security guards, or just furious. Yeah, I just feel like that would be really fun, like a heist film, and maybe also they're trying to steal something else, like maybe they want to like. Oh yeah, they want to like kill Santa and like maybe get into like a special room to. So these are elf assassins right here. It's like usually it's like, oh, everybody loves Santa, but it's like what in the reality? What if Santa's a bad boss? Because imagine this. They have to make thousands and thousands and thousands of toys in such a short period of time. I don't, and also I don't know if he's fairly compensating these elves. Okay, I don't know what the elves are getting paid. I don't know what the minimum wage is there in the North Pole. Maybe it's very low. Maybe Santa is a controlling boss. That's what he is in this movie. And these elves are like, we're done. We're done yet. And you know what? And I was gonna, in the original idea, the heist one, I was gonna have it where the elves were fired. But I'm like, no, because they're fired. They wouldn't be at the Christmas party. So these elves are not gonna be fired yet, but they want to take out Santa Claus. Because just imagine. If they take out Santa Claus, who's going to do Christmas? Christmas would probably get canceled, and then they would try to break the sleigh. It would be mega canceled. There would be no Christmas. The world would probably just go up in flames and riot. Dude, oh no, that would not be good. So it would be cool if it was animated in the way to make it look like just like one of those like children's animated Christmas specials, just like make it look like wholesome, but in reality it's like super dark and like twisted, and like there's murder and poisonings and like just stabbing, just tons of different stuff. Hallmark needs to make these. Hallmark, if you're running out of ideas, come to me and I'll give you some ideas to revive your channel. Well, here's another one that has to do with assassins. And when two hitmen are hired by a rich family to kill Santa Claus after their son doesn't get the toy he wanted. Okay, so yeah, this one is kind of similar to the last one, but instead of just the elves doing it, Okay, so, two assassins. There's this rich family, and they're like, our son wanted I don't know, a Wii, not a Wii U, I don't know. Our son wanted something, but he didn't get it from Santa, and he's been heartbroken, he's been sad, he's been depressed, and, we're like, this just ruins our son. So then they hire these two people, oh my god, they hire these two hitmen, and they're like, take out Santa Claus. We're done with him. We're done with him. And this family also has a public feud. It would be funny, like, in the tabloids or the gossip, they have like a public feud with Santa Claus, and they're like, we hate this guy, blah blah blah. And Santa Claus fight back. Is like, blah blah. Your son is spoiled. And they're just having a big fight with Santa Claus. And I wonder, what would be funny? And then, like, funny in this movie, if there's, like, like TMZ, like, gossip. What if there was, like, an equivalent of the North Pole gossip magazine? So these hitmen are like, okay, so they gotta sneak to the North Pole. And they go to the North Pole. They have to go undercover. So it would be, like, kind of like an action. It would be like a action thriller movie. And they have to go through all this stuff, because, like, Santa has his factory highly guarded, okay? It's highly guarded. You can't just get in there, so they'll have to, like, do disguises, and they have to befriend certain people, to learn some dirt on Santa, and they learn some dirt on Santa, and they try to release it, and it's just, like, it would just be such a cool thriller movie. It would be a short movie, maybe like an hour, 30 minutes or so, because you would be on the edge of your seat the whole time. Wondering, is Santa gonna die? Are they gonna die? Who's gonna die? And there would be action, there'd be fight scenes, there would be explosions in it, dude. Oh, we need a good Christmas action movie. So boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I feel like this one would definitely be live action and stuff like that. I just realized that all these, I guess I just remember that all these ideas have Santa Claus in them. I guess I didn't need to make. I guess Christmas movie doesn't have to have Santa, but I just thought that Santa needs to be in some movies. Here is the last idea. Okay, a group of gangster elves take hostages in Santa's factory. The only one who can stop them is Santa's teenage son. Okay, let me explain myself. I know this one sounds a little bit ridiculous, but just hear me out, okay? Gangsters, okay? Gangster and mafia movies are like... Gangster movies are always like so... I haven't seen too many gangster movies, but or like mafia movies, they're always so cool. They have always like The Godfather has a lot of action and intrigue. One type of movie that I really like is like hostage movies, or like home invasion thrillers, or like movies where like they're confined into one space. So I feel like this is what this movie would be. Okay, so it would be a mix of a gangster movie and like a home invasion thriller, but instead of a home, it takes place in the factory. So one night, one day, Santa is doing his work. It's just a normal day, maybe it's a little busy day, and then elves are working, and then all of a sudden is taken over by gangsters, because maybe like one of the gangsters knows Santa, and he's like, he did a favor for him, but Santa didn't return the favor. He wanted to try to keep his reputation and his image clean. So he's like, I'm getting out of here, I'm dipping. But they still remember him. They're like, no, Santa, you can't just walk away from that life, the life like this, Santa. You can't do that, okay? So then they take the whole thing hostage. They close the doors. They're like, hey, anybody tries to act up, we'll shoot you. Maybe, I don't know if there'll be maybe a couple deaths and stuff like that. We won't show it. We don't want to have like glorified violence or anything. We'll cut away as soon as they shoot somebody. But, everyone's crazy, and then Santa tries to plead with them. They're like, come on, no. But they're like, too late, buddy. You should have thought about that before. And Santa tries to save him, but they have people guarding him, and also he's a fat old man, so he's not in the best shape. So it's up to his son Hunter and some of his friends, and he has to save them. He's like, he may be tied up, but he gets out, so he sneaks around the factory. He takes out one of the guards and then dresses up like them, kind of like Hitman, the game Hitman, how he sneaks around, and he disguises people, and then he kills them and he hides their bodies. That's what this is going to be, but it's going to be like his son sneaking around trying to help, and he's helping his dad out, and there'll be like a final battle, where they battle a bunch of people, and there'll be like FBI or like the police outside trying to get in. It'll be super tense because you don't know, it's like, Santa gonna die? Like, Santa could die, they could just shoot Santa, and then you'll find out, and then people will hear, and also there'll be like a side effect of gossip, because people will be like, wait a minute, Santa's involved with the gangster, the mafia, and then they're like, oh my goodness, and then there'll be rumors spreading everywhere, so much stuff. So this has everything. This has action, it has intrigue, it has the drama, it has like the elements of like what's gonna happen after this. I think this would be like a longer movie. This would be like maybe 2+ hours, because it's not just about, it would have like the hostage scene, but it would also have the aftermath. Santa trying to fix his reputation after people figured out that he was with the mafia. And people are like, oh my goodness. And Santa's like, no, it wasn't like that. I left that life behind. I'm not like that anymore, blah, blah, blah. And then rumors start spreading. People start throwing Santa on the bus. Oh, man, dude. Just like the last part of, just like how, like Oppenheimer. It wasn't like the beginning part was all about the bomb, and then they set off the bomb. And then the last half of the movie is all like the aftermath, the court trials, everything. All like him feeling guilty and just all this stuff. So this is how this movie's going to be. The beginning part's going to build up, and then maybe like the midpoint will be like the hostage situation and stuff like that. And then the rest of it will just be the aftermath of the whole thing, and Santa trying to clear his name in court and just stuff like that. Santa legal thriller. But yeah, okay. So you see, those are all my ideas. I hope you guys liked my ideas. I really liked doing this video, coming up with cursed movie ideas. Maybe I might do this another time. I think I might do some more of these, not like Christmas ones, but just like take like a prompt and try to make really cursed movie ideas. I actually like these ones. I mean, they're cursed, but they're actually good. I need to try to do more like just out there ideas, just the weirdest, wackiest ones you can do. Maybe what we could do is like I could just pick a random character and try to make cursed movie ideas or something like that. But thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned because I think this video is going to come out on the 23rd. Yeah, so then stay tuned for the next video, and this one that comes out on Christmas Eve, and then the video coming out on Christmas. Guys, thank you so far for watching all these 12 days of Christmas videos. I've been working really hard, to put them out, but it's been really fun, but it's also been a lot of work. So I just hope you enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.